What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Black Boy Watch, and this is Lance. And in a few minutes, I'll be introducing you to my Black Boys that are watching tonight. We will be recapping episode 1 of Big Brother Can. Get ready, get steady, and enter my boys. Hey, sexies. Hey, sexies.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all, Big Brother Canada just came on.
Yeah, so how y'all feel? This is night 1 of BB Can. It was the premiere. We give people a little bit of time to get in, get settled into us, and I'm excited to recap with all of you amazing fellows. Where Josh Calhoun will be a little late tonight, so y'all will see him in due time. But right now, us 4 will hold it down for the premiere of BB Can, right?
Yes, sir.
And, Charles, that's my name. And we are live once again. Back again.
Black again.
Black again. Let me pull this up here.
Well, if you did not watch Big Brother Canada, you don't have to beat the chat. That's okay. But thanks.
Yeah, come support us, Mom. We support you. Love the support.
Oh, somebody said I didn't see you. Well, if you don't want no spoilers, here is not the place to be.
That's Josh's mom's, actually, so I don't think she cares. She had to support her child.
Period. Supporting your child. Hello, Mom. I'm Charles. Nice to meet you.
All right.
Shout out to Coachella. Shout out to Coachella.
Coachella.
I call it Coachella, baby, because that's what I want to call it.
It's Coachella, though. We're going to get it correct on my friend.
She didn't tell me I need to change it until she put it in the comments and be like, Lance.
Well, she probably think it's just that the Louisiana accent, but it's Coachella.
Well, Coachella, baby. I'm going to start calling it Coachella, baby, if that's what you want me to call you. Coachella.
Let me retweet this, send it to some group messages.
Yes.
Tell them to...
Look, Josh say, Mom, you don't have to watch this. Let your mom watch if she wants to watch.
That's so funny to me. Okay, but now I can't really be that ratchet. So hello, everybody.
I didn't mean to send it there, but it was sent there anyway. And who gonna pop me? There we go. Her.
Yes, let's take some time with this, y'all. Boys, how was y'all day today? You guys doing good?
I worked, as y'all know, I work 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. So I am dead tired right now. But I'm here.
Yeah, and for me, I just flew into Maryland. I'll be flying into Chicago tomorrow. So I've been jet setting. Make sure I stay safe as well. But I'm a little tired as well. But try to get in all my TV shows tonight. Watch a little bit of the challenge. Of course, BB Cam. And I guess I'll catch up on Married at First Sight tomorrow. So, that's that.
Yes.
I had a good day. I worked at midnight last night, so I chilled all day today. Then I got up around
Derek, all we see is your head, baby. Can you pull your
No, I'm chilling. Sitting how I'm living. Thank you.
Okay,
you can see enough. You see, boys, I'm chilling. Hello. But yes, like I was saying, I had a good day today. I worked at midnight last night, got up around 2, handled some business, got a new mic, got a new computer, stuff. Got the setup ready. Hello.
I'm really living for this backdrop. It's very lovely. I know we talked about this before. But not that backdrop. I'm talking about Derek's backdrop.
I love that.
Derek and Charles look so good. I know.
What is the YouTube link?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I just linked the Twitch. If people find a YouTube, they're gonna find a YouTube.
Well, you can go to our YouTube.
Yeah,
if you go to our YouTube, you should be able to see it and just get the link from there.
Yeah.
Yes,
I do want to say also, you guys, for me, if we're talking about days, this was also my last day at my old job, so I just wanted to say that.
Are you starting a new job?
I start next week. This is like my new setup, so
period.
Y'all can't see what it is,
Stark said no spoilers.
Well, Stark, you're gonna have to leave, baby boy.
We can't recap y'all, but this is a recap. So respectfully, we can't recap the episode.
It's literally called episode 1. I call this episode Big Brother Canada episode 1, y'all. So
yeah,
a lot of people are gonna think this is
Stark. We are recapping and giving our thoughts on episode 1. So Stark, we love your support. So how about you continue to watch, put it in the background, put it on mute, and just let it run, baby. We appreciate you looking out.
Just rule of thumb, if you are here just lurking, if you are going to mute, don't turn down the volume of the stream. Just mute the tab, because if you turn down the volume, Twitch does not count that view. But if you mute the tab, it does count the view. Fun fact.
Yes.
Wow.
But y'all, honestly, diving into this episode, I think the first thing I need to say is Arissa looked amazing as usual. Arissa was beautiful as usual. Bad bitch. Lovely. Can do no wrong. Icon.
Lance, I gave you a little shoulders. Is that okay?
Woman.
Yes, Derek. That's all I need.
Give us some more.
Yeah, just keep going up. Oh, come on.
You know, I'm watching, and we got Amy in the audience watching.
Hey, Amy girl.
Hi, Amy. She's pretty. All right. Y'all, so I kind of missed the first 15 minutes. So if y'all don't mind recapping that from me also, what happened?
Okay, so honestly, within the first 15 minutes, I don't think you missed much since we watched the cast intros.
Exactly.
The major thing that you missed was them announcing the team captains. And I think since that's the first thing that happened, that is something that
talk about that.
Yeah.
I was shocked, honestly.
I was shocked, absolutely.
Shocked.
I'm not saying that, you know, it was some buffoonery going on with the vote.
I don't think it's buffoonery.
But all I'm saying is I was shocked to see Kiefer and Tina, the two people who have like very high first boot potentials, being team captains and also being safe for the week.
Yeah, like for me, my thought process is, it was like, if you think about it, we have been asking for relatable people on TV, and Canada is a different audience than us. And, you know, if it was US people voting, I don't think those two would have came out on top. Yes, Tina's relatable. Yes, Kiefer's relatable. But, you know, kind of go back to when we first did cast assessments. Charles, you immediately was like, Julie has a following. Maybe her following hasn't tapped into the fact that she's a part of Big Brother yet, because I honestly was going off of a lot what you said and mentioned her following, that like she was a shoo-in, and it was always a toss-up who would be the second. Many of us said Victoria. Many of us said, like, you know, I think I kind of talked about Kiefer being relatable. You know, we saw all different types of people being the second person, but we immediately assumed that Julie was going to be one of them. And for us, if we would have put odds on that in Vegas, we would have lost hardcore, baby.
Well, I think that also, like I said, I'm not saying it's some buffoonery, but I'm saying something just seems a little bit fishy. I'm not mad at it, not at all. Just something seems off, because when we think about the general media, whether it's America or it is whether it's USA, whether it's Canada, when it comes to voting, people generally eat up those people who are, let's say, model-esque. So even if it wasn't Julie, because of her following, because her following could be all Americans who can't vote. So that could be something that plays into it. It's just kind of weird that it kind of skipped over all of them and went to Kiefer and Tina, the last two who anyone, no shade, no tea, would expect to win a public vote. Yeah. I mean, kudos to them. Very happy that very happy that they saved. I just find it interesting that the two people who have like they have first boot energy. Yeah. They have very first boot energy.
What's your thoughts, Josh and Derek?
Yeah. Here's my idea. I think they most likely voted because this is like, when you think of team roles, you're thinking of leaders. And let's be real, Kiefer, Tina, and what's the other girl name? Some other lady. Terry. They were like the most Terry. They're the most. They're the older esque players of this season.
How old is Kiefer?
Kiefer is
late 30s.
Late 30s.
Okay, I didn't get that vibe though. Okay,
yeah, he's very young.
But how he's like the act from like in his videos and stuff, I didn't get like 30 something, but that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, his energy was very very upgoing in the video, but even in the episode, I saw him being more of an older guy, more of a leader role. So I think it was kind of cool that Big Brother Canada picked. I'm not sure if that was the mindset of picking, but I personally would have possibly picked them too, just because they were older as characters in a younger crowd. So giving them the opportunity to be like the ones that pretty much lead the group.
Yeah, Kiefer's
That makes sense.
32 based on our viewer.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody, Zach just pointed out something and said, I mean, this is the same audience that snubbed Kirsten in Big Brother Canada 6.
Right.
And that's another thing
You're
that
right.
I thought about, because no shade, Kirsten seems like, well, we know Kirsten, for me, is much more entertaining than Veronica was. No shade, no tea. That just is what it is. And that's how I view it. But Kirsten just didn't fit that mold of what society looks for, which is why I find it interesting that Kiefer and Tina, who don't fit that mold,
made it through.
through. And we already know why LaToya ain't make it through, because number one, fuck the police, but number two, she black. They wasn't finna vote no black in, regardless of if it's,
No, I was
regardless of
surprised that
Canada
Victoria
or
didn't
not.
get it. Derek, what's your thoughts?
Wait, who are you
I'm also-
talking? Wait, surprise! Who didn't get in?
You remember? Okay, you remember?
LaToya. We talking about team captains.
You remember when they had to vote in one
Captains.
a good and evil person, and Veronica got it instead
Well, no,
of.
I know that, but Charlie said he's
Latoya's
surprised
one.
Latoya didn't get in.
No, somebody said they was
LaToya's
talking about
older
the
than Tina.
age. Somebody
Yeah.
said, oh, well, they think that the older people were voted in, and Shu said LaToya is older than Kiefer. But I was saying why LaToya wasn't voted in, because I think
Latoya don't
people
pass
have
for an old person at all.
Yeah,
well
like
that, and I think number one, people have strife with the police, but also LaToya is black, but that's besides the fact. And we already know how public votes go when it comes to black people.
it's hard. Yeah,
It's an uphill battle,
Mhm.
which is why I wanted it to be Victoria, but I kind of figured it wouldn't be Victoria.
Yeah,
I mean, in a way, I'm kind of happy it wasn't Victoria because I feel like Kiefer and Tina get targets after this, unless maybe the team captains change every week. We'll see how that works because
honestly, my
the same
thought
person
process-
can't be safe every week. So
Yeah, exactly. So like my thought process is like for me, yeah, they saved this week, but they'll honestly be someone that, they gained a lot of social capital by picking these people. I would want them out as soon as possible. But for me, if I did a little bit of research going into this episode, and I was looking at the TikTok where everyone's doing the affirmations, and Kiefer and Tina are people that had some of the most viewed affirmations. Victoria had one of the lowest. So if that's any indication of how the public, even though TikTok has this weird algorithm, but if that's any indication of how people will, be voting if it comes to any type of public vote, our girl Victoria doesn't really have a chance with public vote. But as we go into the episode, we'll really get into like how I think Victoria might actually be a force with these girlies this season.
Yes.
yeah. My view on that, I'm sorry to cut you off, Charles, but my
Right.
view on that, I think, is just like Canada is a completely different audience from us. They're more wholesome, they're more loving, they're more family-oriented people. And Kiefer and Tina definitely showed the most family-oriented videos. The more friendly, the more nice, the more Canadian style. While literally Victoria seemed like one of us, y'all. She was a party girl. She highlighted that. So I'm
I
not actually
disagree.
surprised by that.
Yeah.
I disagree. I don't think that those were two of the most family-oriented people in the video. I think
I don't think
Tyshawn
so.
was one of the most family-oriented people that we've seen.
And Tara.
With
and
his
Tara.
Tara as well, but Tyshawn, I agree with Tara because her whole family was there. She played a whole
Period.
mock game of Big Brother, and then we also saw Tyshawn with his mother and grandma. We all know how we feel about our mothers and then our
And
grandmothers as well.
Especially
So,
as a black man.
yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
So yeah,
I mean,
I think another thing to chime in on, thinking about TikTok and the view count, Amy made a good point in that TikTok algorithm will hide black people
I'll be right back.
while boosting white people. So I think that's something to seriously take into consideration. While Kiefer is not white and is Native American, Kiefer is very much so white passing. If I walk down the street and I walk past Kiefer, that's very given white man. And we know on TikTok, all you have to do is be white and dance off beat for your shit to do numbers.
y'all saw Zach. Wait, did y'all see the video of the house guest from last season? I don't remember his name, but that's what
I know who you're talking about. He was, but I think that'll be interesting later on down the line when it comes to this alleged TikTok POV. I don't know what it's gonna mean. I don't know what it's gonna be given, but we'll see. Hello, BBT Nord.
Hello,
Yo,
y'all. So yeah,
we don't
so
be doing our thingy. No,
yeah, so like as we dive into the episode, we saw that Arissa walked, kind of guided Kiefer and Tina to this secret room where the captains would be hidden. They would be able to see the other house guests enter the house, but not really be able to hear anything and have to decide on who they're going to pick And I was really excited about that aspect too. I was worried that, like sometimes like when I walk into a live game and I see someone that I, want to connect with, I do some little secret thing. And with them watching that, I was worried that could have messed up a couple people. But as we saw the first 4 house guests walk into the house, and Tina immediately went into game mode. Tina's eyes never left that TV screen until it was time for them to leave that room. Any thoughts on the first 4 as they walked in?
Well, I don't think her eyes really had too much other places to go other than the TV screen. That's all I had in the room. But I like the idea. I kind of wish that it was based solely off of first impressions and not I watched you a little bit and now I want to have you on my team. I didn't hear you, but I did watch you. I would have much rather them move everybody in and then the last 2 be the team captains. And upon bringing them in, being like, all right, welcome to the house. Pick who you want on your team right now.
I mean, basically, because they didn't even give, like you said, it was just a video, no audio, anything. So they learned 0 about them anyway. So, like, you bring them in last and just let them pick off bat like that.
Yeah, that would have been something that you would have let returning, like if they would have really brought back, like everyone assumed, 2 house guests from last season. That would have been something cute to let them. Because even when Arissa made the announcement, like, "Hey, I'm about to introduce your team captains," they were shocked because they mind immediately went into like, this is post-apocalyptic. This is the same house as last year. Yeah. But like they thought it was 2 people from last year coming in. If you really would have pulled the room, that's what you would have thought. So like as the first 4 come in, they do their little look in, and Kiefer make a little joke to Tina about like, "Hey, let's just do boys versus girls." And Tina's like, "Not having that. Baby boy, you started something." No. Like Tina was focused as Kiefer was trying to key with her and laugh with her the whole time, and you could tell
she's going to use that against him at one point in this game. 100%. He brought that up. Should have never brought that up.
I feel like though that is more negative points to like Tina towards Kiefer. If Kiefer has this social capital, let's say Kiefer is more in a social capital position than Tina. I think he could tell just based off of their like first few seconds that, oh wow, she's definitely in game. I'm not even talking.
She did what she had to do. She mentioned, "Hey, we need to look out for each other." Kiefer agreed. Bam. That's all we need to worry about. Not setting up no boys versus girls. Like, what is this? This is not kindergarten. This is not like us having a boys versus girls scenario. We're not making. Yeah.
I think something to take in with Kiefer is Kiefer seems like that type of person that will make these dad jokes. That's just like, it's not meant to be serious. He's just saying it like, boys versus girls. Haha, I'm so funny, but you're not really funny. So that might be something. But outside of them, somebody in the chat made a good point that them not hearing was very good because it would have blown up the Undercover Brothers, which I'm very happy about.
And that got me up.
Yes, I don't think too much happened with people moving in. The moving in process was very boring.
Yeah,
I didn't really learn too much about the people. I was mostly focused on, who will Kiefer choose? Who will Tina choose? But then when Tyshawn and Jetson, Chef's Kiss, got together and decided that they wanted to be the Undercover Brothers, and he gave me everything I needed and more.
They did it so suave and smooth where like I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, this is what we want. Because we see all these, guidelines cis, and it's mostly like, our cis male, white male contestants. But to see 2 brothers go up there and be like Undercover Brother, and the name behind it, knowing that when we play these reality shows and we got someone that looks like us, 9 times out of 10 we have to stay away from each other. So for them to make that name Undercover Brother because they know they have to play undercover with each other, it just gave me everything I needed in a starting alliance. Period.
And this is the first time we got 2 black people in Big Brother Canada, correct? 2 black men, I should say. Black men.
No. We had black men, but one of them was the animal that goes to your trash at nighttime whenever it's time to go to sleep. If you get what I'm saying, I don't want to say that word on stream, but we all know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the first time that we've had multiple black men and women, like 5. That's a cap, but we've never had 5 on one season, so we're very grateful for that.
So this would be interesting, and I think that it's kind of great that for us, especially as black people, when we walk into a room that is mostly not black people, which at that point it was a lot of not black people. It's kind of a thing of us looking at each other to see like, are you down? Like even in a grocery store, if it is all white people and it's 2 black people in that grocery store, when I roll past that black person, you're gonna guarantee that we're gonna be like this. That's just it. It's just that simple head nod.
Do we
that
have a
creates
troll
that-
in the comments?
We're
we
gonna
have-
ignore. We're gonna ignore. We're
All
gonna
lives
gonna
ignore.
keep
matter
going.
We're gonna ignore.
until
Oh, wait,
all
we need
Black Lives
to-
Matter.
No,
Yeah.
we're gonna ignore them and keep them
Hold
moving.
on, I know what's about to
Not
happen.
real.
Yeah.
Not real.
So, also let's talk about some of the people that came into the game very cold. I was so upset to see Latoya walk up in there with stone cold face every time someone tried to talk to her. Y'all know I stand Latoya, and I guess she just can't help it with her like cop persona. But it really bugged me. It really bugged me to see that she was so stone cold when a lot of people was trying to have like small talk with her.
That actually bugs me about a lot of these players, bro. It felt like nobody matched up to their energy that they gave in their video.
Victoria did.
Except for Victoria.
Victoria did.
But everyone else, they were so monotone, bro. We had people like freaking Brayden say going off being like, "Oh, I'm the baddest bitch ever," and then we come in there, "Hi."
It's round one, y'all. It can't
Thinking
come
of
in
everybody.
hot. You can't
Yeah,
come in
you
hot
can't
like
come in
that.
too
So
hot.
I understand why they're chill right now. So we'll
Latoya
give
was the coldest.
next
though.
episode.
Like she was stone cold.
Speaking of everybody, y'all, let me introduce Josh.
Joshy Josh, welcome,
Ooh,
Black
where is he
boy.
at?
Oh,
My bad. There you go.
period. Hello.
Hey, Black
my-
boy.
So Josh, we're literally like not into it. We're just talking about when they came into the
Entrance.
house, like
Yeah.
them coming into the house and stuff. And we were just at the part where Lance was saying that Latoya gave a very cold, like,
And I was very
vibe
disappointed.
when she came in.
Mhm.
Well,
Not-
okay,
Not
y'all.
even just when she was like the walk-in was understandable, but it's like they would pan to different clips with her, and she was very like stone cold. Like people was giving like smaller, and she was very like. And
I
was
think
just-
for her,
Wait, who are you talking about? Victoria?
no,
Latoya.
we talking about his stand card, his fame,
Latoya. God
His
damn.
number one.
his greatest of all great. I will say, and I said this in the Zoom call that I was in. I don't give a damn if she gets on my nerves because she's a police officer. She was wearing the fuck out of that dress, and
baby.
my sis looked
That
good
part-
as
and
hell.
those earrings,
And
baby, chandelier.
Something about a woman who is bald just screams
Mhm.
powerful to me. And I'm not saying I stand her because you know how I still feel
We
about
getting
her.
there. We
But
getting
something,
there.
no, we are not. No. But it's just the look overall was amazing. She ate everybody up. She looked
did.
better than everybody who went in.
Every
She
single
was
one.
the moment.
Absolutely.
Of the night.
Julie Vu was a very close second. I love the ostrich dress.
Yes.
Julie Vu did look
She did look
good,
good.
but
She did.
there's
Latoya,
something about Latoya and that melanin and that bald
Yes.
head that
And that
just
red
ate it all the way
dress.
up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
baby.
Mhm.
I do think that Latoya, I don't know. Of course, we don't know exactly what's going through their heads. I think honestly for her, especially from the looks of this first episode, her hiding that she a cop might eat her up. Because she was just so in that first like interaction
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
stale face.
that
She
I don't
was
know how I
stealthy.
would see her doing throughout the rest of the days. Now I know cops are liars, but I don't know if that necessarily means that she's a good liar in this situation. So she might be spilling the beans that she a cop sooner or later.
I do
You
hope
think
that
she gonna
it's
do
just
one of those
like-
little? You think she could do one of those little slip up little things like her closest ally, like to let you know
Mhm.
I'm a cop. Oh, I don't want her to.
I think
I
she could
kinda
use
do.
that to help her out, though. You know,
I kind of
She-
do.
I don't know. She might do it. She needs to do it to the right person. Because I promise you, if I was in a house and she came to me, she was like, my dumb ass would be like, fuck the police! We got police in this bitch!
And you would go home. You would immediately be eliminated. Like,
girls will go up to me and be like, "Oh my god, thank you so much for telling me that."
You know me, bitch. I'll be in the room with my fucking glass and my house meeting! We got fucking pig up in this bitch!
No.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how she's going to play out. I don't know what she's going to give. But what we can think about is this team breakdown and how the smartest choices were made first. because
could
we know
definitely
that.
send y'all the graphic. Oh, my phone just
Yeah,
That
died.
was
please send
so wild.
My phone just
Um,
died. Sorry.
The fact that our Black kings were the ones chosen first, I would have done it also.
I think anyone would have done it. I don't even think that just because they're Black kings, that's amazing that they are. But any bigger statue, let's imagine if we had like a Jackson or a Jack, big, like that was the two biggest guys in the house was Jetson and Tyshawn.
If you think about it, they what we got, like our Black men this season are usually what their white men
Exactly.
are, you know,
So that's
and
yeah.
they don't have that this season. So
Mhm.
So they had to be boop boop, split them up real quick. So now we have
Smart.
the Undercover Brothers on each side, which had me screaming. I was like, "That's how you do it. Pick the strongest two guys first," just like what Beth said it. I think she was like, "That's exactly what I would do as well." Period.
Mhm.
Now, thinking of Undercover Brothers, thinking of just the Black people in general, thinking about them being on opposite sides of the house, I feel like our Black people are pretty decently split up
Mhm.
amongst the group. I hope that the Undercover Brothers extend into the Undercover Brothers, and I'm not spelling it BROTHERS. I'm spelling it BROTHAS.
Let's go.
And sisters. I would definitely vibe for an alliance called the Undercover Brothers and Sisters. SISTAS. We're not putting a Z because that shit corny. But if that were to branch out like that and they kind of just work on their sides of the house and meet up, I think the Black people can run this game.
oh, it's definitely a chance for them to do that 100%.
Absolutely, and they are so positioned well. Like they're all split up, like you said, so they can control different dynamics of the house. And the fact that even if you're a nominee or you're not a nominee, you still vote. You still control the game. You still have a lot of power. So I'm hoping that they align, especially with the team captains. Now that they pick them first, make a 4 within that. Just right there,
and especially
Sweet.
not going too far ahead into the episode, but if we just look at Victoria, I think she's honestly, after just seeing her tonight, I think she's going to do well, especially with the interaction that she had with Tina, even though it was small, but she was like, oh, look, like the episode barely caught it, but she was like, oh, look, we're in sync because they got off the couch together, and her and Tina like gave up. I think Victoria's going to do really, really well.
Yeah, that's what I want to bring up about Victoria, that like, just like we spoke on a couple nights ago, she socially is setting herself up. She was one of the last four people to come into the house, but she literally made, like when they panned it to videos with her, she was keying with someone at every single moment she had to make that freaking personable connection early on in the game. And that's all you need, because in the beginning of the game, you grasping at straws trying to figure out what aligns you with someone. And the way Victoria presented herself would make me be like, that's my girlfriend. We about to do the damn.
Period. And I think
I would agree.
Go ahead, Josh.
I would agree with all. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Just because, like, I feel like I would probably have the same approach as Victoria. Like, if they asked, like, in a few weeks who's the funniest, I feel like she would probably get that category just because, like, her personality is very bubbly and she just kind of wants to, like, be friends with everyone. And I think her personality shined the most from her video into the actual game. Like, I feel like I was watching the same Victoria from her video and the same Victoria in the house.
Exactly. And I, thinking about how people were picked, a lot of people would be kind of upset at being picked last. A lot of people would be happy at being picked early. For me, I think the spot that sucks the most being picked is kind of in the middle, because it's the middle kind of low key just seems like, okay, I'll pick you. But you being picked last kind of gives you that underdog story.
People are going to remember that, yeah.
Right, as opposed to you being picked in the middle, which is why I'm thinking about the Rohans, the Braden, and Austin. Those were like the last three, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Austin was second to last, and then Braden was last. So yeah.
Which, think about Braden, y'all. Braden was like, I'm happy either way because they were saving the best for last, or they're underestimating me, which I don't think is true. Braden was fuming on the inside. Okay. Braden was disgusted at the idea that he was not first.
I will. Go ahead.
I will say. Oh,
Look, real quick. I
Yeah.
will say I was just shocked that Austin was so late.
Period.
Like
See,
I
that's
thought she
what
would be an earlier pick, and
Very
I
surprising.
literally, I literally was just about to say that. Like between Austin and Rohan, it really run me. But I think it's also because Rohan, just watching the episode. If I didn't have my likeliness for Rohan based on the videos, if I was walking to that game, Rohan gives this different type of demeanor that would make me be a little bit on edge with him. His suit was a little too crisp. His suit was a little too fly. He gave this like esteem that made me be like, okay, I'm not sure if I want you. I'm not sure if I want to work with you. He gave that mean guy vibe. So it surprised me more with Austin and him being picked. But after reviewing like the full episode, I see why Rohan wasn't an early pick. But Austin surprises the heck out of me. I thought for sure it was gonna be Brayden and maybe like a Beth, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I will say, I want to just add on to what I was going to say earlier, which is just like, I feel like it definitely, you can see in a lot of people's attitudes on how they got picked really like affected them. And I don't think that was a good move for a lot of people. Like, that's why I wanted to give compliments to Brayden, who did come off like, oh, it's okay, y'all. Look, it's all fine. It's all good. Because you saw Rohan and he was shitting his pants the entire time. He's like, what's
this?
Shit, I can't lie. I'm saying Brayden was sitting in his pants fucking mad. Bitch, I'd be sitting there mad too. The fuck you mean? You picking me last. You not see me? What's going on?
I mean, it's all. I think it'll make anybody feel some type of way, but you just have to know how to like express that in the right way in that moment. So
yeah, and don't show it. Don't ever show your emotions too quick, especially somebody like Rohan, who's going to probably have a lot of critics more than he
I
wants.
have a problem with that. Like, I know myself. Like, I wear my emotions on my sleeve sometimes, and sometimes, like, I don't think before I react, and it's like it would have been hard. Like, I think I would have reacted like Rohan because I feel like, okay, I'm coming to this game. I'm not like the most in shape, but I look good. I think I could battle with the best of them. I got a great personality. Why am I one of the last 3 picks? Period.
In the DR, that's okay, but just not on the floor.
My face tell it all, y'all. Y'all know my face tell it all. So y'all would have been like, Lance, oh my God, what are you doing, boy? Y'all would have been watching like, Lance, are you looking at us? You're like,
I can't talk too much shit because we already know they'll keep saying other names and my ass will be sitting on the sofa like this.
No luck.
Yeah.
No luck.
I'm gonna be raising my hand like I'm ready.
I'm ready for my pick.
My dumb ass, I would be the one when they about to pick. I'll just stand up. I'll be like, I decided I'm on your team.
Okay, pick me now.
Calhoun, how would you take that if you was one of the last few people picked? Because you seem jolly about stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I probably would have had the same approach Braylon would have had, but I also probably would have just used it for my game. Oh, I was picked last, so I'm probably not the biggest threat. You know, if people don't like me off the bat, just off a first impression, that could work out to my advantage. So
yeah. And just the benefits of Brayden and Vic, and not honestly not Rohan, but I would say this: like them being the last ones on there, that boosts up their game even more because people would probably view them in a role anyway, saying they're not going to be the ones we could count on. Oh shit, we counted on them way more than like Rohan's a big physical threat. You know, that's what they're looking at now. So it definitely benefited them for being like, especially Brayden, who was last pick and was probably one of the last few people there. I think that puts them up to some type of social capital, even if it's not anything.
We're getting a little ahead of ourselves into
good
point though, Josh.
Oh, sorry.
I was thinking, and I actually wrote out, if you were a team captain and you had your picks of 6 people, who would they be and why? I wrote out a team, but then after I wrote it out, afterwards, I was like, this is not good. I need to change it. I think Josh Calhoun knows exactly why I had to change my team. Because
you probably picked all your favorites on one side, right?
Absolutely not. I picked all of the people of color on one side.
I knew he did.
Which means that had my team lost, PLC would be leaving. But my team I picked... Oh, go ahead, Josh.
I think the cast is so diverse to where you, think of POCs and think of our Black people, but there's so many of us. So like having that be the forefront, I think, and you might disagree with this. I think it just kind of takes away from their actual game play because there's so many of them now to where like we don't have to just root for the black person. We can root for
now,
Josh and someone else.
And we can also root for Austin.
Hypothetically, I'm not rooting for Josh. Don't
Josh.
So I'm just saying that you could do that.
LaToya.
I will go straight up and I will say that it was very unintentional. That's how many POCs we have on this cast. I picked people. I picked people and I just had reasons of why I picked these people. And then afterwards I was like, well, shit, this is all POCs. And my list was Victoria, just because Victoria is bubbly with that personality. I feel like Victoria could easily sway things in her direction. I had Tyshawn because, physical competition, very strong competitor and fine as fuck. I had Jetson, same reason as Tyshawn, also fine as fuck. I had Julie, who is one of my faves, but I just feel like Julie, with the information I have, and her saying she's an alpha woman, I could see her like taking charge. I'm not necessarily a leader in a sense. Like it depends on how you view it. Some people will call me a leader. I don't necessarily see myself as a leader. Rohan, because of just how sly he is. And I also picked Brayden. Brayden, I don't know exactly like what Brayden could give too much, but me being a gay man, if I was in the house, I would just like off the basis of, okay, you a black gay man, I'm a black gay man. Let's try to work something out.
Well, he lasted very long in the last competition. So, like, even just looking at your hypothetical team, it's pretty stacked. And if we looked at the competition from tonight, he was one of the last ones on his team. Victoria won the competition. Rohan was second to last on his team. That's 3 of your people on your team. So, in a sense, I'm like, yeah, I disagree with your team. I'm like, but wait a minute. Your team is stacked because of how they performed today in the performance. So, either way,
exactly. So that was my team. That was mine.
Let's dive into the challenge. Go ahead, Derek.
Yeah, but before we get there, let's recap. So Arissa made it clear tonight that there was 2 teams. The captains were safe, and that they were played for safety. One team will be safe, and the everybody on the losing team will be up for eviction if they lose the challenge. So going into the challenge, here we are.
Very Survivor-esque, right, guys? Very
Survivor-esque. I like the twist.
Yeah.
There are people on my timeline. Looks at Dominic, y'all. Shout out to at Tribal Council, ex-council on Twitter. He's upset. He feels like this screws out some people because he's saying like, also there's no veto this week, so that's out the window. So basically, it's an all social game. But we knew coming into Big Brother that Big Brother is probably 75%, 85%, 95% a social game. You can't always depend on competition. So that's going to be interesting to see how. I like a pure social game, so I'm excited to see how hard they work for it. Even though we only get 1 episode of it tomorrow, I'm excited to see. So
and that's what I'm saying. Like, so it benefits someone like Diamond, like someone like that relies on that. But a lot of us in this group right here are very social people. When they go into a game, yes, we want to kill a cop, but most of the time we rely on our personal connections with these people in the game. So it gets us up, it gets us excited, looking out to see a week, 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks. All social play. It's nowhere to hide,
Well, I will say, I think Arissa said this week there's no veto, there's none of that. So I'm interested to see how it looks next week. But also this changes the way things typically go. Because in a typical Big Brother season, first HOH is typically the strong white man. He nominates POCs, veto, more POCs. Sometimes white people get flung, white women typically. And this opens it up. It's of course we don't have too many like straight white men who typically win that, but also it just kind of just takes away the idea that, I'm just gonna win the first HOH and I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna do what I want to do. No, you could win this competition, but now you need to go around and make connections, because so many people get propelled forward being the first HOH because everybody wants to come to you and make deals. Now you have to go to everybody to make deals. Because
I was thinking the same thing.
Yep.
It literally opens up the competition, because the first week, there are usually only 2 people who are up for eviction. Those 2 people get shunned out. Now you got a team of people. You got 6 people who are up for eviction, and all 6 of them have to talk to everybody.
Love that. I love it.
I love it. It opens up the door. The game was broken in the beginning and then towards like Final 4, Final 3. So I think by them fixing it with this twist, by putting them on teams, it opens it up and you don't get that, oh, let's target these two people because they were nominated for HOH. And you don't have that revolving door of, oh, they were nominated week 1, let's nominate them week 2. And then week 3 opens it up for everyone. So.
It's so good. Oh, sorry.
I think that this is something that I wouldn't mind seeing incorporated every season.
Yeah,
Even if it's not teams, if it's just kind of like, okay, we going in, we doing this safety competition, X amount of people get safety, this group of people are up on the block. This is something I think they could pick up in Big Brother USA to kind of change up how the game goes, because we notice season after season after season, you win the first HOH, you are the only one with the power that week.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely changes up the social dynamics of the game because, like you said, when there isn't just one person in power, there's 6 people who has to fight for their lives this week. So there's going to be we're going to call it a social bloodbath. I feel like I hope that they're going to be that way. I know I would, if it was me and my life was on the line, I would definitely be trying to talk to as many people I can to stay in the house. But we'll see.
I also want to add, just like Big Brother is very, very very repetitive in the way the game works. And first HOH is always the most powerful HOH, no matter what. It's where alliances get created. It's where relationships get bonded on, and it's where people select their roles. Those nominees, the person who's up there once is going to probably be up there again and again and again. And with this kind of breaking that format, it causes everybody to really get an even amount of chance to really change how this game is going to work. Get an extra week of creating connections and give a lot of people more time to fight and wake a lot of people up because they could probably be going home. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I think that with such a closer impact cast, it gives them just ample amount of time to really want to hone in with these relationships, make friends, make bonds. So I'm excited about it. I didn't even notice how just this format of a HOH week really can change the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody in the comments just said the main problem with the twist, though, is that there's zero reason for the winning team not to take out the strongest comp player. If you think about the traditional way that Big Brother goes, there is pretty much no reason for the strongest player to just knock out a person who doesn't fit the social norm. So in this situation, it gives those people who don't fit the social norms of what that first HOH believes is, and it's typically that person who's like, oh, the model types, all this. It gives them a chance. It gives them a fighting chance, and it switches it up. So
I'm all for knocking out the strongest player in the house.
Right,
I'm all for it.
Because
Jetson gone already.
Honestly, I don't think it's Jetson, y'all. And here's what I say: because is Rohan on the winning team or losing team? He's on losing team, right?
Rohan on the losing
Rohan
team.
lasted the longest in that competition out of anybody on that team. So why are we looking at Jetson as being their strongest player?
I'm just saying because just off of the pick. That's why how they.
I get that, but now we have
weight. But I agree with Derek on this.
We're looking at the competition now, and Rohan might not have had as much weight, but he literally. We don't know the time limit of what they were up there, but he was the very last man up there.
Oh, I can pull that up.
I think Jetson. Somebody uses that. Somebody's going to use that. Somebody's going to throw that out there at some point. And I think Rohan could potentially be in trouble.
Very cold. A lot of people didn't make that social connection with him, so that could be an easy one. Because if he's still harping on the fact, like I was picked last, then I had to show myself. And then, if he goes into it hot with people talking about how he needs to stay or try to formulate something too hot and heavy, it could rub people the wrong way because he already don't have the best rapport with people. And it could be his downfall. So I definitely see if the team wants to go that route, Rohan is, to me, one of the guys that's in trouble. And if I had to pick a girl that was in trouble, it would definitely be
Hi, Josie.
Speaking of y'all,
hey, Josie.
This is for future dates. Josie lives in Canada, and I spoke with Josie, and Josie thought it would be a great idea for her to come soon and kind of just give us insights on racism in Canada and policing in Canada, all that. So I'm really happy to see Josie very soon. But I have a question. Is Josh on the losing team?
Yes.
I believe so.
My I feel like Josh might be in trouble here. And the only reason I think Josh is in trouble, quite possibly, is because we all know from start that the mission of this season was to cast majority POCs. And if these people go in, and this might not affect the long game, but at least the first week, if they take that into consideration that, okay, Arissa was really focusing on casting a majority POCs, I can see somebody like Josh and I can see somebody like Kyle being the ones that are in danger for this week.
Mac made a good point. Josh was first to fall. So if they're going to look at weakest, they're going to look at Josh. If they're going to look at strongest, who lasted long, we're looking at Jed or Rohan. I don't know. I don't see it being Jed this week.
I don't see Tyshawn letting it stay on Jed.
But I don't see Tyshawn running his game to save Jed either this early. So
I will say this though, the game is it's still brand new. This is week 1. A lot of these ideas are great to throw out. I know. Oh yeah, that's so crazy. Oh yeah, never mind. But look, a lot of these ideas are great in theory. I feel like a lot of people are going in saying, "Oh, I want to take out the big stretch. Oh, I want to take out the weakest stretch." But remember, we got so many opinions now in charge that I feel like a majority is going to align more than what people actually want. Whoever's pushing the narrative is going to cause a narrative to win. If I was the one pushing the weakest, and I had somebody like Beth pushing that, I want the strongest person out. I'm pretty sure I could get the weakest person out more than she could get somebody else out.
Not Sophie.
Not Sophie. Yeah, I mean, Sophie, absolutely Sophie. She wouldn't.
But yeah, let's literally dive more into the challenge, because I know we have a lot of superstars in the challenge that we want to talk about. I know I personally do. It showed a lot for me in this first challenge about, there was the endurance threats,
Yeah, for me, there was just one person I was having my eyes on the whole time. I can't even lie to y'all. I was just focused on one person, the her. And that's literally all I could focus on was Victoria, y'all, my girl from the joint. When she gave us yes, when she was like, everybody's struggling, so I got to act like I'm struggling too, pretty much.
Y'all,
living for it, every minute of it. That's
why I'm telling you guys, strategic queen. Look, listen, I know this is ridiculous and it's small, but look, just even thinking about that level, like, everybody else is freaking out.
Her mind is
too. That is something that I want to see.
Because think about it, with her acting like she's already struggling, that will cause them to not want to put any gunk in her bucket. Like, she's struggling already. We need to get other people out, and it kept her from having as much weight as the time went more and more. She is a smart ass player, and I see her doing great things in this game. And I'm just so excited because we pegged her as to be someone who's social butterfly, but we initially said, Victoria might not be someone that can win comps.
That's true.
The winning does cancel out her struggling trend, but I think that the struggling in the beginning, she persevered. She got through it. They can't tell her how she felt throughout that entire challenge. She could have bones burning, all of that. She won. Yeah. So proud of baby girl.
Yes. A good thing is people are always going to try to question her win too. They're going to be like, well, I mean, we didn't put no weight in her, so I mean, it's not like she really did all that. Her haters are going to be the reason why she stays in. So
we definitely need to get into the weight distribution of the two different strategies that Kiefer and Tina both had.
Tina's ass.
Well, I think, thinking back to the entire idea of watching Victoria, not to compare my two black women, but watching her gave me the same feelings I got watching Angela on Big Brother Australia. And that's just kind of what it was. Right. It was kind of like, damn, not only are you in this endurance comp, endurance comps could get boring as hell. You just get tired of watching it. I'm just thoroughly entertained watching her. She's giving me what I need. Y'all, I'm eating a Lunchable, and this shit's slapping, by the way.
What kind of Lunchable before we move on?
So I got
a turkey and
okay, girl, I'm a fat bitch. I got two. I got a pizza and I got a turkey.
I knew you had a turkey, baby. Turkey,
of course,
grits, baby.
But yeah,
I love the pizza though. The pizza one.
Yeah, but kind of like talk. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, real quick. So what Josie just said, she said, while Tina won, I think Kiefer had a better strategy.
That's what I was going to bring up.
But on that, that means Kiefer was putting his into all different types Tina's of team, right? So that means Rohan actually had none in his because Tina was powering onto Jed.
No, towards the end, he started once Jed left, she started putting
once
in.
Okay, y'all. When I tell you, all I was focused on was Victoria during this conference. The camera left her. I was just waiting for the camera to get back to her. I'm so sorry.
Victoria was the beast.
This competition was very interesting.
She was a star.
This competition was very interesting to me. I felt like the team players, they were in such a good position. First of all, they didn't have to do shit, but also they were able to put more. They didn't have like a set amount of slime that they could put that I thought they would have. Like it would have been smart if they had to like really strategize how much slime they put in these people cans or tanks, because if they were just going to be refilling the entire time, what's the point of even strategizing that? Yeah, I would start doing what Tina did. Just put it in Jetson until he falls. And then go on to Rohan. And then go on to the next person. On to the next. So, I don't know.
Two different thought processes. Two different thought processes. That's what I'm saying. Like, Kiefer's strategy was actually a good strategy because maybe his thought process was, like how Josh said, that, I don't have a certain amount. I need to make sure everyone is struggling. So when push comes to shove, she's putting all in one. I got people distributed all over, but it's time as they continue to get tired, then my people start dropping like flies, and I should be able to win. It's a good thought process, and it was so good to see two different thought processes in that challenge.
I hate to say it, Josie, but I disagree with you. I don't think Kiefer had the better strategy. And the reason being is Tina, she literally is like, all right, well, let me look and see who's struggling. Let me look and see who's doing well on the challenge. Compared to Kiefer, it was very, everyone can get a little bit of something. But Victoria was going to probably hang on for a little bit longer, regardless of how much she probably got. We don't know that. But the bottom line is, I think Tina had the better strategy by looking at people, targeting people who were doing well, weakening them, because at the same time, it's already pretty heavy. So those people who can't hold on, you don't want to waste slime on them. You want to give it to people who might hold on a little longer. And I think that's why Tina had the best strategy.
And look who won.
Yep. I mean, it honestly worked out.
I will say the people
you got me there.
The people who lasted long shocked me. Nonetheless, I did not expect Brayden to last long.
I'm proud of him.
I did not expect.
He was thick, honey. Brayden is thick.
Thick.
Wait.
I didn't expect all that thick.
Thinking about thick, y'all, can we get into the fact that I'm going to go back to this because she's also one that I didn't think would last that long. Victoria is thick.
Oh, baby girl thick.
We saw how thick Victoria was in her videos. I saw it.
I seen it too.
I didn't think she was that thick. Like,
I didn't think Brayden was as thick as he was. I saw he seemed a little like boxy, but he was thick. He walked out and I was like, you better. That's her.
I'm sorry, this comment makes me laugh a lot. That was a random.
But I was very shocked that Victoria lasted long. I was shocked that Brayden lasted long just because looking at the stature of these people, I expected the Kyles to last really long. I was shocked to see Kyle drop when he dropped. I was shocked to see Josh drop when he dropped.
I expected Beth. She's someone we pegged that's someone that's going to be a beast in comps, and she was the first out? Or was
this competition was more on weight, though. I'm sorry to cut y'all off, but this competition was more on weight, and you saw like the people who had more durability. I don't know if weight's the right word, but the people who were
you froze. So yeah, like he said, wait. All right. So but yeah, so it was a good challenge to watch, and it was good that they threw an endurance challenge right in there just to see, like, I want to see next episode Brayden talk about in a confessional about, like, I might have been picked last, but I did the damn thing for my team. I worked hard. Like, I'm ready to see that from him. Because I feel like a lot of people pegged him as a weaker player, and now it's just causing me to want to root for someone like him even harder. My girl Latoya looked as strong as hell with her damn arm the whole time, and I'm so proud of her as long as she lasted, and I will continue to stand my fucking queen. Yeah.
But overall, Victoria won the competition. I mean, okay, so while she didn't not him gone, I say she won the competition in the sense that she was the last one standing. In a typical HOH type event, Victoria would have been our first HOH. Period.
True.
Very happy about that. She is safe for the week. Wait, She was like Final Four. She did very well. Not too much. Okay, but I'm very happy to see Victoria in that spot. I think that puts her as a contender, as a threat physically, but I don't know if people will pick up that she could be a threat physically. I think like, oh, that was beginner's luck.
Same they will with Brayden as well. They're not going to peg him as a physical threat, and he might actually continue to surprise us. And honestly, Victoria and Brayden seems like two of the more knowledgeable, like smart. They'll be the type of people that win those number comps, those guessing comps, stuff like that. So if push comes to shove, they might be a well-rounded Big Brother player. You know, and they also seem to be, if you really think about it, Brayden went into the game has been really sociable this episode. Like, yeah, he came in last, but you saw he made keys about everything. He was laughing, he was joking, and making people remember who he is. And him and Victoria might be two of those players that might be super well-rounded, socially, strategically, and physical threats and game and competition threats, you know?
Yes, Brayden is annoying. I agree, Legend.
Legend.
But I do see Brayden kind of being the early boot, and it's so hard not to come.
Kia's
not Kia talking about BB Can. Baby, this is a BB Can spoiler stream, baby. Hop off the stream.
Oh my
God.
And see, look, someone in the comments just brought up what I said about Victoria giving Levita. You remember I said that?
I disagree.
Absolutely not, Maya. First of all,
Levita's social game wasn't all that.
Exactly.
So bad.
No, I'm telling y'all, they're giving. I'm telling y'all the reason why they're giving that, but I'm not going to say it again because y'all not going down my throat.
No, that's not why.
Okay,
Let's not even get to that.
What?
No, that's not why. She's lit.
We not gonna get
They're
there.
not saying that because of what you're saying. That you're again trying to go back.
Oh wait,
Derek.
Derek, wait, hold on, pause. This is a mutual of mine that we talk about, and she is definitely saying that because of the reason that Lance said it. Okay, not Lance, not too much.
Levita though, but she's talking about. So So I'm gonna throw it out. Y'all saying she's gonna get Levita because of her hair?
That's what she's talking about. That person is talking about.
I am saying that knowing Maya and knowing how disrespectful Maya is.
I knew that was Maya too.
That is what Maya is giving.
Yes,
but
no shade.
Who knows? But I'm thinking back to Brayden.
Yeah, let's go back.
I'm just gonna say that's silly. And can we stop it with her hair? I think it's silly.
Right.
I'm sorry if I'm upsetting somebody, but let's stop with her hair. She did the damn thing tonight. She looked good and she did it. Let's just stop it. That's annoying. It doesn't matter. Talking about her hair constant on every stream that we do, it's getting annoying. It's getting frustrating.
And I will continue to do it. We all have our own opinions. At the end of the
day. Talking about a black woman's hair.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to say what I want. I didn't bring it up. The comments
brought it up. It's sad behavior. It's sad behavior.
Back to Brayden.
Not back to Brayden. Not wait, Charlie. Not back to Brayden. We got to because we gonna nip it in the bud.
The comments brought it up. Not Lance.
We are nipping this in the bud now.
But on our podcast with the comments coming up, I feel like we should not be talking about a black woman's hair. I don't feel like we should talk about that
last time. I said that last time too, Derek, and that was it. Just
I agreed with you though. I agreed with you. So that's all I'm saying.
I think, and it feels like we're talking about Victoria a lot, and we should be because she was that girl in tonight's episode. Absolutely. She was. She did the damn thing. But I will say to Derek's point and to Lance's point and to whoever your mutual was, I don't get it. I don't get it. She was a star of this episode. She pretty much won the competition for her team, and she looked good, and she had the best person.
Y'all have black women set up to this standard.
The fact that her hair being
that is not what it was. Let me say it. First of all, we have addressed many different crazy comments in the last couple of days. I haven't brought it up since the very first day, and I put that behind me after y'all addressed it. And I wasn't gonna bring it up.
You brought it the second time too.
But I didn't bring it up the second when we did the draft. I did not. Let's go rewatch that. Do we need a receipt?
We can rewatch. The conversation came up, so somebody brought it up.
It was in the first one. It was in the cast assessment. That was it. And the comments brought it up this time.
Oh wait. Hold on. Let me go because I might have misread Maya. Let me explain this. Maya's a disrespectful person. And Maya tweets some off the wall shit. So when she said it, I thought that was what she was talking about because that's the type of person Maya is. Love me some Maya.
I didn't think so because nobody was talking about that.
But me knowing Maya,
I know Maya.
That's why my brain. Yeah, right. That's why my brain went to that. You know how Maya is. Not Maya getting the whole segment. She makes
Exactly.
me
Man, as she
lose.
should.
But but Maya said, I'm crying down Victoria's hair was interesting, but I'm talking about their hyper personalities and competition abilities. It could be bad for her. Okay, Maya, that's not where I thought she was going, but we know why. But yes, it makes sense. Nonetheless, Brayden is definitely gonna get the Ramses edit. I feel like he's gonna be right before jury where he just flops. Ramses, how do you pronounce his name? The not black but Dominican one. He was very interesting, very social. I see they kind of fit the same archetype. I feel like it's kind of the same, and I see.
Wait,
Brayden,
Charlie, who are you comparing? Brayden and who?
Brayden and Ramses.
Well, I think Ramses from BBUS.
Yeah,
I think Brayden understands that he's black, so that might be really different.
Oh no! I'm not saying that they
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying on that note, Brayden understands he's a nigga.
I think their archetype is the same. Like they would have been.
Say Nick Gurr.
Okay, I say. Oh, you say Nick Gurr? Nick G-U-R?
Nick space and girl.
Oh, girl. Okay, Nick Girl.
Nick Gurr.
Brayden needs to leave. He's trying. So I'm holding out hope for Brayden. I'm hoping that maybe as time goes by, he gives us like his authentic self, because I don't think his video was his authentic self. I don't think this first day was his authentic self. If it is his authentic self, he's fucking annoying.
Legend said Brayden was trying too hard, y'all. I didn't think Brayden gave us enough.
I don't think he gave us enough.
I was annoyed. I'd agree. I don't think he wasn't that annoying in this episode. I think in this episode,
that's why I said I don't know what Charlie said annoying, because I don't see it.
Oh no! I think
so. With me, what I see as annoying is the video, for one, was annoying. That's our first impression. And seeing him going to the house, he didn't really give the same energy he gave in his video. But because the video was all I had, even the smallest thing from him annoyed me. That's why I'm saying I'm hoping that he kind of shows who he truly is. Because I don't think Brayden, from seeing him in this episode, I don't think Brayden is that I'm a bitchy gay. Honey, come see me. Yes, God, boo boo gaga, whatever. I don't think that's Brayden. I think that's what Brayden tried to give off. And I think that's probably what got Brayden on. But I think as time goes by, we'll see that that's not Brayden. But like I said, if that is Brayden, is fucking annoying.
Amy in the comments pretty much said it. Their videos are them at 1,000. They got to portray themselves to showcase to the show. That's them at 1,000, and they have to settle into themselves like as they get in the house and sell. They have to sell themselves in the video, but then once they're in the house, they have to settle down and settle into what Big Brother is. So I agree with Amy about that, because a lot of them think of it. Beth did not give us what her video gave. Austin did not give what her video gave. A lot of them did not give what that video gave. They want a Big Brother.
No shade, no tea to them. Those were kind of videos that were forgettable. I remembered Brayden's video because he annoyed me, which is kudos to him. You still got people talking. That's the main part of reality television. Bitch, get people talking. Get people talking about you. But I think that not this. But I think that sorry, I read every comment. I
read it too. I'm trying not to laugh. I wish Josh was. Where the hell is Josh? Nobody can put comments on the screen.
But I think that he will go either way. He'll be really annoying to me, or he'll be acceptable to me. And I mean, of course, it's his prerogative to do what you want, but I just pray that he doesn't fall into that stereotypical, I feel like I need to be this way gay for the television.
I don't know. I'd agree with you about his first impression. Yes, he was very annoying in that video. I wasn't really getting, good vibes from him. But in this episode, I got more of a he seems to be on the bottom just because he was picked last. And then he goes on to almost winning the challenge, being the third to last person being up there. So I think we're going to be in for a treat with him just because he's going to have to prove himself throughout the competition.
Especially
so I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all
Yeah,
want to
and
go
somebody
to
was
the
mentioning-
comments real quick. I hate that we can't put these comments on the screen, but this comment just was very disrespectful, and I'm going to read it out. It's from
which one?
It's from Cool NGAID. They said,
Okay,
why are we comparing black men from BBK and BBUS? Am I the only person getting David vibes from Tyshawn's video? But it was different on the episode. I didn't get
David vibes from Tyshawn video.
So, Cool Nick Aid is my lovely straight friend, Shu.
That's Shu. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that's Shu.
Okay.
I did not get. I don't know. Our group. We have a group. I'm not gonna say the name because it's very disrespectful to the African American community. But we have a group, and they all were like, "Oh, Tyshawn and Jetson, mainly Jetson, kind of giving me the animal that goes to your garbage at night energy."
I never.
And I think that we have been so programmed in seeing animals that go in your garbage at nighttime on our television screen that when we see black men walk in on the show, we have no faith in them. And I've told them have faith in these men because I really feel like they might not be the animals that go through your trash at night.
I guess I'm missing the joke, baby. It's above my head, baby.
Like the animals that go through the trash at night.
I'm gonna text you.
Okay. A raccoon.
Yeah. Okay.
A raccoon.
I thought it was a raccoon, but
I didn't want to say that.
I was having a blonde moment. I thought it was a raccoon, but I was like, raccoons don't just go in the night, so I was confused. Okay.
No, I just say that because they typically go in the night because that's when nobody like outside to bother them. But
okay.
I'm having faith in them. I'm not having faith in LaToya, but I'm having faith in them. If anybody's
so much
giving me
LaToya, period.
If anybody's giving me the animal that goes in your trash at night, it's LaToya, and that's
it's
just because that's just because of her occupation. But that's just another fact. But no, I don't see that.
Can we get off of her job, please?
I don't see that shoe. Not at all.
I think I think we'll stay on her job for a bit because she came in and she mentioned it herself. No. I'm disagreeing with you. I hope you know.
No, I feel you. I'm saying I feel you, baby. Baby, I'm saying I feel you. I feel what you're saying. It's different.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
I feel
yeah,
you.
no, it's different. She mentioned her occupation.
Yeah.
So we are going to wait for her to do what she needs to do with that.
But I do see why us black people cannot, like, I wish we were able to go into these shows and have faith in our black people. I wish that we had Howards every season, but we don't get it. You know, these casting people, no shade, no tea to y'all if y'all are watching this, they tend to love those sellouts of black folk. And we so typically on television get the sellout black people who are just like, yeah, I'm black, but I'm not that type of black. And we just get so used to it that when we see black people on TV, regardless of how many we have, it's kind of just like, well, you just gonna sell us out because they give us the same thing every season, which is why.
That's, baby, we have to unlearn because we need to go and support our people just as we support these Davons and support because we.
Why can't we highlight comments, man?
I know because he gone.
Because Josh is gone. He didn't get that one to log in.
But I don't think it's
because they haven't showed us that yet.
I don't think it's behavior that we have to welcome back.
Not in the backstage.
I don't think it's behavior that we have to unlearn. I think it's behavior that the casting producers need to change. They need to start casting. They cast what they see as palatable black people.
Not even highlight them all.
And I'm not saying that everybody fits that palatable black role because
Josh,
you do have
the that fast, but go on.
I know you, Josh. Stop clicking stuff.
He said, "Let me make up for lost time, baby."
Literally, he's like, click.
It's gone, baby. It's gone.
Someone said not Lance not getting it, but me getting it. Trust me, I get it, baby boy. I get it.
No, Lance. He was. That's
Nicholas.
When you didn't get the raccoon comment. That's what he said.
Oh, yeah. I went above my head. Oof.
But as I was saying, like when we look at these black people, typically they cast those black people who they think will be palatable to the white audience. Sometimes you get those anomalies that get through, such as the Davons.
Come on, Josie.
Ooh.
Highlight Josie's comment. Highlight Josie's comment because that's facts and that's all tea.
Will do.
It was a prop. They played in her face and she let them play in her face. Nothing about what she said in that video she's going to use in this game as far as her being a cop. So why throw it in our face? You know,
Which is
I don't think we
which
needed
is
to see it.
which is also another thing of casting palatable Black people. We know the white people gonna see a cop and they're gonna be like, "Woo!
literally, they love a cop.
Back the blue." So that's, I don't even know if are they blue in Canada, y'all.
I think all cops are blue.
Wait, no, it was black. She was wearing black. And,
Yeah.
Well, I think all cops go by blue
Black.
though because they got the blue stripe, y'all. So.
Oh yeah, the blue
Yeah.
stripe. Yeah. Mhm.
Well, we still gotta remember that she is a swimsuit company owner, does her own swimwear. She
cop
is
But okay.
A cop on swimmer line.
She
But
is it.
Lance,
She is the moment.
you cannot
She
say
is
that her, we totally veered off so many different places, but y'all, we have so many different opinions. But Lance, thinking about her video, you cannot say that her video wasn't, I'm a police, 007, 007 fashion, 007, 007. That's literally what it was.
This is my
No.
favorite moment.
Yes, I'm an officer. I will shoot you. I'm an officer. I also wear bikinis, but I'm an officer who will shoot you and arrest you.
After she talked about
Thank
being
you
a
for
cop,
coming.
and when she started talking about her bikini line, we never heard cop again.
No, we didn't. We saw cop at the end.
She was literally in her car when it started the video to the end of her video.
Do we gotta pull up the video again?
Lance want us to click off her being a cop so
And
bad.
her room was
It's
a
so
yellow
cold hard
dress.
though, y'all. She was acting kind of like a
A
cop.
yellow dress, a
So,
yellow dress.
Are we
I am
surprised?
not the
Big
Megan
man.
McClain.
Can't
I
get
am
to the
not Megan McCain. I'm not Megan McCain. Don't try it.
Y'all, I'm
Not Megan McCain. Put that comment on the board, please.
convinced
Megan
that the
McClain.
video
Megan
in
McCain.
Lance's brain, this video went, hello, I'm Latoya, I'm a cop, but that's not it. I'm a fashion designer. I graduated from SCAD University.
Period.
Definitely not. That's definitely
I'm
not
a
how it
wrong
went.
Black woman. And that's just not what happened.
Mm-mm.
If
Well,
she
let me
wanted
be
you to
Megan
remember that she
McCain.
was just
Megan-
a swimsuit model,
Megan McCain
she would
has
have
been
made that
on.
her video.
Megan McCain has been on many seasons of The View, and Lance is here to stay on Black Boy Watch. Love it or not. Get into it.
Anyways, so her video was mainly it was cop. I personally feel
All right, let's
like
move on from Latoya.
I'm just. Do
Good
you want to
job.
move on?
Finish this. Okay.
No, baby. No. Moving on, Black Widow, because Lance wants to move on. Wait, what's wrong with you? We were talking about Latoya. Wait, we don't was talking about you. I was talking about Latoya.
You're
I was
talking about
talking about you.
Okay.
I was talking
Latoya,
about you. I was talking about you.
I was talking shit.
Josh, you love Latoya too. You just do it very quietly, baby boy. We see this.
Listen, like I said, I love everybody.
Latoya looked
About Josh Williams.
Not Calhoun. It's two
Not
Josh.
you, Calhoun. No, put your head back on. Put your head back on. Not you, Calhoun.
It's not Calhoun.
As a game player, I love
So wait,
Latoya can do well.
let me ask to clear the air. Josh Calhoun.
Come on,
Are you-
Josie. Give him the tea. Give him the
Josie.
facts. Come on, Josie. He want
I
to
did
move on
not
from
say
Latoya being a cop, but can't stop
Yeah.
talking about her hair.
Thank
The
you.
math ain't
Thank
mathing.
you.
Come
The
on.
mic is on, baby. The mic is
Come
on, and it
on.
does not lie.
Let me
It does
speak
not
now.
lie.
Let me speak.
Look, you
Lance
speak
did
now.
not.
You've been speaking the whole time, baby.
Where did you get a mic from?
Victoria's hair this episode. Lance didn't even say hair was with
Put
the
the
girl.
mic, dead ass, because I'm
Lance did
tired.
not.
All right.
But Lance did not bring up the girl's hair this episode. The only time
Tonight?
was the cast assessment.
Tonight you did it?
All I did was read the one comment,
And you,
That's
but you
all I
alluded
did.
to the hair, though. You alluded to her hair.
and Charles alluded to it too, but y'all don't get on him.
Wait. Where the fuck why? Because girl, when we know that.
Because
what
I
we
love
not about to
Victoria.
do-
And
No.
anyone who knows I love Victoria.
Excuse me.
Damn, my bad. I brought up the girl's hair in the cast assessment. Y'all will fucking grill me for this for all season long? Are you fucking
Yes,
kidding me?
girl, Lance. Wait, Lance, girl,
Fucking kidding me.
Lance, you
Josh,
know
you the one who
you
said your
won.
girl Maya. You the one who said, oh, your girl Maya.
You anyway,
No, that's
Lance.
what she mean. That's what she mean. That's what she mean. Yeah, that's what
Because
she
I know the type of person Maya is. But besides that, Lance, no shade, no tea, girl. You be giving your hot takes, and when we comment on your hot takes, you be acting like we just told you you an ugly bitch.
I'm fine.
And you be like, ooh, and you get all defensive, and we just talking.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, not somebody say I'm mute Lance as a mic in the comments. No,
Josh, you said that.
Clip that.
Secret, baby.
Clip that. Clip that.
Me, So did I assume? Yes, Maya segment part 2. Did I assume that's what Maya was talking about? Absolutely, that's what I assume Maya was talking about because that's the type of shit that Maya talks about on Twitter.
Josh, you are horrible.
Josh, you just clicking.
Let me explain what just happened. These comments were going so fast and it kept having me click the same comment.
The comments have been going slow for us this whole time.
I'm just down there. It was like 4 or 5 comments that just came up. Okay, anyways, good job, y'all. How y'all doing? Thank you for watching.
I think we covered the competition moving forward.
We're talking about the competition?
No, we were. We were talking about Latoya. And I have a thought on that, and I never got it across. But
rewind, because we know here at Black Boys Watch, nothing is linear. Time is not linear. Time goes like this, and our conversation goes like this. We don't go like this. We go like this. You get what you get when you get it, and you eat the shit that we put on your motherfucking plate, or you get the fuck out the building.
And I've been eating, baby, I love my viewers. I love Josie. I love Amy. I love everyone who's telling me about it. Like I've told y'all from jump, I did apologize for my comments, and I'm sorry, Black Boys Watch and my panel. Y'all don't have to worry. Lance will never speak, or if she change a wig color, nothing. Lance is not saying nothing. Like, she look good or anything. I will not say a word.
That works for me.
Thank you so much, Lance. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Megan McCain.
Y'all, look at this story.
Josh, what's saying that I brought it up every episode because in the draft land.
Maybe I will be. Okay, so if somebody in the comments wants to go click it for me, I'll do it after this.
Amy said it. It did come up. It did come up in the cast when we were drafting as well. I don't know who brought it up, but it did come up. So
we love the competition.
But Lance just said that he's not going to say it again, y'all. So we don't have anything to worry about.
Well, Lance, since you are the Megan McCain of our group, I just expect to hear how your father was a decorated war veteran every single episode. It's necessary.
Rest in peace to my father, but no, it's not going to be brought up at all.
No, that was a joke of Megan McCain.
Megan McCain, I know.
Oh yeah,
not to worry. So
with that being said, y'all.
Last episode, I was One Lucky Black, and now this episode, I'm Megan McCain. Let's get into it.
That's the most talked about member on the panel, honey.
Let's go.
Come on, Lance.
Let's go.
I'm not Whoopi. No, not Whoopi. She has some takes, baby.
So no shade, no tea. When you dig all the way up your asshole for these hot ass takes, of course people gonna talk about you. Lance be digging, and she digs for days.
Lance, you do what you gotta do to get the girls going.
I'm convinced that Lance has a little black book of hot takes that he could pull out at any given moment.
How to piss the viewers and the co-podcasters off.
Viewers don't hate me. My panel hates me. My viewers don't hate me.
We don't hate you. Absolutely not. We just disagree. We don't hate you.
Exactly. So when I change my Twitter name to One Lucky McCain, y'all better stand me.
You know what? That's who you are from now on. One Lucky McCain.
Y'all,
baby.
So,
Maya, look what you started. Maya, look what you started. Go ahead,
I think we've transcended the point of being a podcast, and we've entered the category of just being a talk show because
it works for me. It works for them.
It works for me. Shut up! Never that. Lance will stand One Lucky McCain. Not that one, because I'm Lance Richard.
You heard of Hey Titties. Now get ready for Hey Titties. Hey Titties. Because that's his
Okay. Back to your Latoya statement. Grab your mic, Josh, because we know you got one with your dramatic ass.
I do.
And say what you have to say. and we not gonna interrupt you because you know me and Lance like to interrupt people in the middle of them talking.
No, don't.
You know, Lance, it's really just you. But anyways, so I'll call it like I see it, baby. Anyways, so the LaToya thing, and I think I mentioned it last time, but I don't think her being a cop was even a necessary storyline. She had so much more with her actual like side gig, as you know, the clothing and the swimsuit stuff. That could have been like her main gig, and it could have been like, oh yeah, also I'm a cop. Like that's all it had to be. Black people constantly always have to see their trauma on TV, and I'm tired of it. We are tired of seeing, you know, cops, you know, treat us the way they have to treat us, and now we have a cop on TV who wants to change the way we view them. We just want to watch Big Brother, baby girl. We ain't trying to hear anything political. I'm sorry, not political, because I believe Black Lives is not political. It's, you know, that's just human stuff. We don't want to hear that though. We don't want to hear that. We just came to watch it. And that,
yeah, but, okay, but don't y'all think that she would have been competing with so many other amazing Black women if all her storyline was that she was a model / swimsuit owner?
If we didn't hear the cop thing, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, see, I don't think that they saying that her storyline has to not include the cop thing at all. Yeah. If she just would have been like, oh, I'm a cop. But that's not just me. I'm a swimsuit model. I did this, and that, as opposed to, I'm a cop and I'm just here to have a platform to change how people view policing. Like I said in the last one, I would have been happier if she had said, hi, I'm LaToya, I'm a cop. I became a cop because this happened and I really want to go in and change how policing happens, not how people view policing. Amen. Even though I don't think that one person has the power to change how the entire system works, but if you going in to change the system as opposed to changing how people view the system, that's different. Yeah. But she sounds like that same. It sounds like they literally wrote down the cops in whatever you call them, the National Cop Association of Maple Syrup in Canada, just wrote down for her like, this is what you have to say. You have to let them know that you need to change how they view policing and all of that. Hold on. Okay, wait, let me see. LaToya chose to join the police force to get her student loan debt forgiven.
But she's proud of being a cop, though. So I get joining it to get what you got to get, but she's like proud of being a cop. And that's where it goes left.
Wait, no, y'all.
To get cast, they was like, girl, we need to amplify this story.
Oh, she made that up. Maya, girl, get on somewhere acting like that. This is
why I say Maya is a disrespectful little fucker. I cannot stand
Davi actually thinking she was serious. Play too much.
And when you try to give Maya a chance,
what did Maya say? I'm missing it. What did she say?
Maya said LaToya chose to join the police force to get her student loan debt forgiven.
That's Maya.
In Canada, the police have their college tuition absolved similar to Americans with the GI Bill. She's going to be quitting as soon as her loan is fully forgiven. She talked about it on Facebook. And then in the next one, just said, why I just sat here and made that up?
So she lied. Her whole statement up for nothing.
I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
It sounded real. It sounded real.
You must comment every day.
I'm not gonna lie, Maya, that sounded so legit. You should have kept us wondering. You should have kept us wondering, baby.
You should have ended. We should have ended the broadcast.
Got me over here like, well, damn, LaToya, I'm sorry.
Maya is still in the show. Come on, Maya. Yeah, Maya, you got to guess with us when he's at. You are still in the show tonight. So,
Maya. Okay. Wow, that's funny. All right. So, ready to talk? You want to talk about like the nominees now?
There's no nominees.
Before we move on, I know we keep saying that, but Josie does make a good point. There's so many Black women who applied. She got cast with the whole cop thing, because cast is not a word. My issue with LaToya.
Excuse me. Wait.
What you're not going to do is correct Josie. We ain't going to do that. We ain't.
Not about to do.
We're not
on my watch.
No. They're very disrespectful. Clean it up. Apologize to her. No topology. She's making no topology.
No topology right now. Get to type in before you talk again.
But back to what she was saying.
Wait, not Josie said, give me the link, let me in. Okay, Josh, but continue. And you better read the message exactly how it was typed.
There's so many black women who applied. She got casted with the whole cop thing. My issue with LaToya is that she didn't want to advocate for black lives, but rather blue lives matter. And I think that's the most important message here. And anyone defending her, LaToya at that point, after hearing that, I think is just convinced that she has some different agenda. And it's pretty plain that she is advocating for blue lives. So.
They dug up their asshole for them hot takes. All the way up there. Deep inside. Oh, that was a subtweet to Lance. Lance, are you here with us? Not Lance Cigar shit on night 3.
Is this like a clap? Yeah, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. So who up for elimination? Eviction?
Yeah.
6 people, y'all. 6 people.
We got
Josh, Rohan, we have Jed, we have
Braden,
and then 2 more.
Beth.
I sent y'all the picture in the group.
Is it on Twitter, Facebook?
Is it Beth and Tara?
Oh, Tara. Tara sounds more right. Yeah, Tara. Also was on Tina's team.
I just
I personally wouldn't mind if Josh goes home first.
Okay, so yeah, it's LaToya. Oh no, it's LaToya, Braden, Jetson, Josh, Rohan, and Julie.
In my ideal world, Josh will say something about Elon Musk tomorrow, and everybody's like, you know what? This white man has got to go. He's got to go, and they all just write his name down. That would be the best.
If he's such a fan of Elon Musk, so ask him for some money. You don't need this money. Ask him for a grill, baby. All right.
Know. Wait, hold on. Wait, not even thinking about competition. Why the hell they get so much money in grill stuff? That made me mad. What the fuck am I gonna do with a grill?
A grill, honey. Give me a grill. Shit. Come on.
Give me a grill. I'm from Louisiana. I'm not a barbecue boot. Give me a grill.
It's so funny to me that
your grill, your grill.
You can't give these big city girls no grills, honey.
You can't. They bougie, baby. And Josh, you live in Orlando, baby. You should always want to have a grill.
Generally, where am I gonna put it? I live in an apartment. I don't got a balcony or nothing.
Yeah.
Where am I gonna put a grill?
You can put it inside. Why we have so much money for a grill, though? Why
Canada.
What happened to the cars?
But Canada's prize pool is always so funny to me. They be like, the winner of Big Brother Canada receives $1 cash, $669,000 in grills, $786,090 in rubber bands, and you just like you listed all this other shit, but you just kind of threw the cash up in there. And I think it's because they get sponsors, but I'm like, just give them money sponsored by these people. Y'all giving them all this stuff.
But you don't know what those sponsors were able to give. That's probably all they could give. Because in different countries, monetary things aren't because of like how television is. Just like with UK, like if you watch UK Drag, they only get repeater badges and a trip to LA to work the show. Is because UK television is public TV, so they can't give monetary prizes. Same with
that makes sense.
Same with like Canada might have a cap on what they could give. They can't give $500,000, so they have to break it up into these prize packs.
Okay. This season's prize is $110K instead of $100K.
Come on, extra 10K.
Oh, wow.
You know what? $10,000 is a lot of money because Canada is expensive. I'm pretty sure somebody told me a Big Mac meal from McDonald's costs like $13 Canadian.
I know you fucking lying, but then $13 Canadian only $7.
I don't.
I guess that's what we would pay as well. But I don't
Canadian dollars to USD.
So that's that.
So that's like $10 American. Canadians in the chat sound off.
Not too much in Canada.
Oh no, not this. Not Sundays Forever. Oh my God.
Not a big bag.
Wait, who's Sundays Forever?
Girl, I don't know, but Sundays Forever be in my stream, which by the way, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Charlie, calling me all kind of thick and juicy baby daddies. I like the flattery.
It's true.
You can drop some of those down in the chat below, please.
All right.
So, Charles is my Big Mac. Thank you.
Yes. So I personally think that Josh goes home here. I think I can confidently say Josh goes home here. If anyone else goes home besides Josh, I think it's a mistake.
I'm going with
Josh
Josh
is
and
getting
Rohan. Josh and Rohan.
Not my baby, not Rohan, baby. Easy on him.
It's happening.
Okay,
Money.
so he fine as hell. I would not mind Rohan going home first because that would give me my opportunity to slide up in his DMs and tell him hello. So Ja, I would laugh if it's LaToya.
It's not going to be.
It won't be LaToya.
It won't be.
Black cop.
But I would laugh.
Maybe if she
No, it
told.
won't be LaToya. Yeah, the only people I would be okay with leaving is Josh and Rohan.
Same.
That's it.
Same.
Look,
I think it's good.
but I mean, I
Rohan.
would be okay with LaToya leaving, but like I don't see LaToya leaving.
Get him legs. Yeah, I don't want. Listen, I don't like cops, but for the sake of the culture, I don't want to see LaToya go home early.
Girl, she can have my
No.
culture.
She does not have my stand card right now. I will say that.
She don't
She's gonna
deserve
have
to
to show
go
me.
home
She gonna have to
first.
show
I'm
me a
sorry.
little more than a pow pow badge, honey, to get that. But we'll see.
As long as Julie doesn't leave or
Now,
Jason-
what if you gag if she go home tomorrow?
I mean, I just said I'm not gonna be happy. I ain't gonna be happy.
That's how I feel about my girl LaToya. I will not be happy.
Okay, and what about it? But y'all, let's
And what
think
about
about
Julie?
I don't want Jansen to go because the way that I wish I could go into the episode and clip this when they were holding them buckets.
Girl, it's not
Jensen's-
about that.
Yes, it is. Jansen started sweating, and the way that sweat really amplified the melanin on his skin. That man was glistening. That man was beautiful. Tyshawn also. I do not want to
Yes.
see them leave.
Oh, sorry.
Wait,
I honestly-
did Arissa even specify if the eviction was tomorrow?
Yeah,
She
they
said
said somebody's going home
She did
tomorrow.
say it was tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, the eviction is tomorrow, Maya.
I just wait. Hold on.
Wait,
Charlie-
there is no nom and veto. I mean, there is no noms and veto
The
this
crazy
week.
part is they've been in
No.
quarantine for 14 days and will be going home after only being in the house for like 3 days.
Yeah, Amy. So
Yeah.
Arista announced at the beginning of the episode that there was 2 teams, no veto. No veto this week, and that everybody on the losing team will be up for eviction. So that leaves 6 people to vote from. So that's why we said it's going to be like a bloodbath this week because we don't know. I mean, everybody could try to pan to target this one person, or people could just be throwing votes all over the place. We don't know what the hell is going to happen. If they were smart, they would target one of the smarter. I mean, the stronger guys.
which
But
could
I don't
be
want to see
Jansen.
Jed go, so I'm not putting that out there. I would rather see a Rohan or a Josh go, but.
Yeah, I'm okay with those two.
I could see Tyshawn talking with his team because since they sleeping in the same room, I could see them having team meetings. I can see
Dusty girl.
Tyshawn. Not too much on Rohan. Girl, hush. I can see Tyshawn like really trying to push, not necessarily like really go hard and push the narrative away from Jetson, but really diving in and trying to push the narrative onto someone else first.
Yeah.
Before it goes to Jensen, especially since they were so quick to make an alliance. I feel like they will be quick to come out with the gameplay. So Tyshawn might be Jensen's saving grace in this situation. Victoria, also a Black woman, which is why I'm praying that this extends to undercover brothers and sisters, might also be in Jensen's favor because they do have that in common. I will hope that the other team is very white. I just noticed.
Oh, is it? I feel
Yeah.
like social capital though is going to play a lot in this this elimination because somebody like LaToya was coming off standoffish, especially we noticed that. They probably noticed it too, and if she's up, I could see her in trouble also. So
yeah, I could see Tyshawn pushing. Yeah, somebody said I could see Tyshawn pushing Rohan. I can see that. I can see Tyshawn pushing Rohan. And I can see Rohan not having as much social capital as other people and ended up being the one to be flung. Grace,
I'm sorry to cut you off because they pissed me off in the chat. Rohan is mine. I need y'all not to talk about him like that. That is my baby daddy. Thank you very much. Y'all can have literally anyone else in the cast. Rohan is mine. Smart, that nice beard.
he is literally attractive. Though. That episode didn't well. Well, I have one question though. Is the elimination? Did it already happen? It did happen already, right?
Did you not watch the episode tonight, Josh?
I think
No,
the
I'm talking
live.
about-
I mean,
it
like
is.
live, like live.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually,
In
I don't
lifetime.
know if it'll be live. It'll be live.
I think it'd be
tomorrow.
live. They just moved into the house a couple of days ago in real life.
But do y'all think that everybody's speculating that they moving people in? I don't think that they moving nobody in. I
don't
think
think
we
so
got
anymore
14.
I think 14
I
with
don't think
70
we got
days
14.
works.
But the way they set it up, though, they really made it seem like, are y'all ready to continue this story? You all saw last season. Let's ready for part 2.
I mean,
You
but
know,
that's
they
hard.
really do sound like
That's
they're
hard
really
to
coming
pick and
in.
choose which ones we're going to give a chance to. So they probably thought about it
They picked
originally.
the ones.
It was like, nah, it's
You know, they
hard.
don't they don't give a fuck. They're probably gonna pick the 2 people that everybody felt deserved or were probably gonna win the season anyway.
I don't see it happening with how the bids are set up. I don't see it happening. And if anything, I think it would have happened tonight. Like it would have blew everyone away. Like
Period, Maya. I bet he's just cute with the smelly breath. I'm sure of it.
Rohan breath smell like cabbage, but that's y'all, man. How do you know what his breath smells like?
Because she
Maya?
met him before.
I love
met him.
cabbage.
She's from Canada and she met him.
Maya
I love
ass is,
cabbage.
Maya ass is from Mississippi, the complete opposite of Canada.
What?
I don't know.
Oh my
Cabbage is good,
God.
baby. I'll slurp.
I do
I'll
love
literally
cabbage,
will
though, y'all.
drink that
so-
man's spit. Like, oof.
Wait, not
The fuck?
This
We
is
did
not
hear
after
that.
hours.
Let's carry
This is
on.
not after hours.
Yeah. We'll stay there for the next podcast.
wait, no, not that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, y'all. Mac is going hard with the questions. Mac has asked like 30 different questions, and I ignored most of them because it's Mac. But Mac said, "Will there be a battle back?" How do we know that, Mac? You need to answer this.
They already mentioned that it's only 70 days. 70 days. 14
I think
people. I
they could
think
be a
that
better
works.
back.
I think
It's a
it
lot of
works.
days.
Y'all,
Yeah.
Mac questions be so off the wall. Mac could be the one. What do you think is going to happen on day 69 at 1:33 p.m.? Mac, we don't know. I don't think it's going to be no battle back. Especially not pre
Hi, Aaron. Period.
Hi,
Not too much on
Aaron.
Mac, though. Not too much on Mac. Keep it light.
Here to
Keep it
support
light.
Black Boys.
Excellent.
Back Boys box for Derek and Josh. Aaron,
Aw, thank
we
you.
are not going to accept. He was not talking about you. He was talking
I
about the other
know.
Josh.
I know.
We would not accept the Charles slander, so we're going to try it again. Type your message again, therefore including me. But
What is-
We got a special guest. We got a
who had a lot
Josh.
to say about me.
period.
Oh,
Hey,
What's
Josie.
good? Josh, what's good? Josh,
Josh,
what's good?
how you just letting random people in?
Hello.
Josh, you're not supposed to do that.
Lance, she's not random. This is Josie. She's a special
Yeah,
guest.
this is
She's coming to
Josie.
talk to
We
Josh.
didn't plan for Josie to come
She was-
tonight. We had a
We
special night for
did.
Josie.
She's
Baby,
here, but
don't
she's
make
here
it a
not
big
to
deal.
talk to Josh.
Well,
She's
listen,
here.
listen,
listen,
Josie,
Josie,
come on
Josie.
in, take a seat.
Josie, come back.
Josie, turn on your camera.
Come back,
Since
Josie.
you
girl.
are here.
Oh, I
Since
was
you-
kidding. I didn't want to piss off plants.
No, it's fine.
Wait,
It's fine.
Wait, did
Josie.
you say you didn't want to mess up plans?
No, since you want to piss off Lance.
Oh,
love your
girl, I'm about
hair.
to say this black boy is watching. We don't have no plans. We just hit the live button and we just start going.
Yes, baby.
I
Come on
recently
in,
became
take a
bi.
seat,
Well, hello,
and have
Josie.
it our
Welcome.
praise.
Literally, Josie, the door is open and it's a very big warm welcome. Hello.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. Josh had a lot to say about me. So,
Sure
you
did.
know, yeah. mhm. So I came here to deal with that.
Well,
What's
also,
that? What you
while-
gotta say?
Legend man, he didn't get here, y'all. The
Oh,
door was
not
open
this.
to Legend. We got you.
No,
Legend
Don't worry.
Has to come on. Like,
No, he didn't. He didn't even ask to come on. So
just always welcome, baby. Come through.
Josie, while you're here, I think it's good that we just dive right into it if you're willing to talk about it.
I mean, sure, we can get into it.
We know we're all American. We deal with cops in America. I'm assuming you might be familiar with American cops due to like a lot of your friends being American and American cops always being in the news for the bullshit that they do. What is policing like in Canada, and why does Latoya want to change the way people view police?
So in Canada, the thing about Canada is I feel like in terms of a spectrum, we get to see a lot of American things. We consume a lot of American things. Like I'll be with my family and we'll watch CNN. Like we consume American content all the time. Whereas Canadian content or Canadian history or whatever, isn't really brought to life as much. Like, I'm really thankful that Big Brother Canada is a big deal because I tried to light on Canada, but even then it's like very small. So I think people have this idea. There's things there's stereotypes and ideas about Canada that are accurate. Like, where we tend to be a lot more polite and stuff like that and all that. But I think people have this idea that because of some of the stereotypes that we're this like model country, we have a lot of great things, but because of that, I think there's like this shadow that's casted upon the negative things and a lot of the things that we deal with in Canada. And I think policing is a big deal as much as it is in Canada than it is in America, but because there's no light shined upon it, like people don't see it. Like I get UK media as well, and I feel like that's not the same energy that Canada gives. So overall, like in terms of racism, I feel like we deal with the same things. It's just that we don't get as much traction upon it. A lot of the issues like George Floyd and, Breonna Taylor happen to Canadian women and men, Black Canadian men all the time. Even like a big deal is like the university that I currently attend. There's like a big racism issue. We had a cop who like stopped a kid on campus for no reason. We had Blue Lives Matter cops on my campus, and like a lot of like shit that happened. So I think Canadians agree with like some of the things that Americans have started. So Black Lives Matter was an American started project that has integrated within many different places, including Canada. But like some of the good and the bad has also come in. So I think that view, people might think, oh, it's the view of American cops, but it's cops in general because we have the same issues here and there. So that's why I'm pissed off at LaToya.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I think especially being in Canada, it's horrible that it kind of gets like put on the back burner. But being in Canada, which is right next door to America, which is a fucking shit show when it comes to police officer, I can see how sometimes for Canadians, it's like when you sitting in your yard and you see somebody else's yard on fire. You might have a small fire in your yard, but your mind might be focusing on, goddamn, that shit over there is burning. So it's very easy for people to focus on that, which is why I think you being here is a good insight on who we laughing at.
How about you leave me alone, Shu, okay? As long as the piece is not on camera, we are good, okay?
Baby, I was just smoking the first stream. Y'all don't want to see that. I was just really doing it. But anyway.
I don't know the rules. I will look further into that. But I think it's good to have this insight because, like I said, we Americans, we go off of our American point of view and not necessarily the Canadian point of view because we don't have that. I've never been to Canada, even though I did see Canada over the it was a river in Detroit. So I like proxy Canada. I just never been. So it's interesting. Although I am kind of like a Canadian citizen because I did watch Degrassi growing up.
Not Degrassi.
Degrassi.
Yeah.
Degrassi.
What is it called?
Definitely not said like that.
It's Degrassi.
Degrassi.
How is it said?
He's so good.
Grass, not grass.
I'm from Louisiana. We call it Degrassi.
No,
It's
don't
definitely
put all
Degrassi.
Louisiana into that. It's
Let's
Degrassi,
get
baby.
him.
It's Degrassi, baby.
We
I'm
call
from
it
Louisiana.
Degrassi.
Oh, baby, ain't no tobacco, honey. No tobacco. Ain't no tobacco.
So wait, how is it pronounced?
It's
Degrassi.
Degrassi.
That's what I said.
You said Degrassi.
You said Degrassi.
Degrassi. That I'm literally. You know what?
Say it again, Charlie. One more time for the people.
Degrassi.
No, Pooh.
Degrassi.
Child. Whatever.
But real quick, Amy
tell the viewers how
said.
you say quarantine.
What we're not about to do is talk about mine.
Exactly.
No, Amy said that she said there's a large group of Canadian Trump supporters even, and I don't get that because why?
It's the agenda I think that he wants to propagate. That's like a big deal. Like a lot of Canadians feel that way. There's a lot of Canadians at the whole riot of the White House. There's a lot of Canadians there too.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, y'all, there's supposed to be there's speculations or they had like intel about something happening tomorrow in DC. So that part's going to be crazy if it's another January 6th situation.
Yeah. Oh, look, we have Chanel, who is also Canadian here. We have some very good
Hello, Chanel.
folk people of Canada who could have been wonderful replacements for LaToya on this season of Big Brother. But
That's true.
that's a whole nother subject. But I think this insight is very important to think about and very important to talk about.
Period, Trent. That's what it is, tobacco.
Oh, period. But I think it's very good for us to talk about and very good for us to just like think about. Because it is two different countries ruled by two different people with like two completely different systems set up. We have our system here in America. Y'all have y'all system there in Canada. So I wasn't too sure how that went there. But aside from that, chime in with some thoughts you had about this episode. We talked a lot. What did we talk about that you wanted to chime in on, that you wanted to give your insight on? Because here at Black Boys Watch, we love our Black women, and we love hearing their voices.
I was curious what strategy do you think you would have done had you known about the team's twist? Because now I'm thinking about it as a Survivor type strategy versus a BB Can or Big Brother strategy overall.
Yeah, my mindset definitely would have went straight into Survivor, kind of like you spoke of. I would think of who I think I can even relate to, who I think I can make bonds with, because in all aspects, yeah, I might be captain, I might be safe one week, but I have to think about my long-term game in the house. Yes, teams might not be going on for forever, but I need to set myself up pretty. And that's what you think about in Survivor, who you could connect with quick. And in this team aspect, that's exactly what you want to do.
I think the one thing about this that is kind of different from Survivor, which I really enjoy, and I just thought about this, is the fact that only one team is safe, but everybody votes. As opposed to where Survivor, when your team is safe, you don't vote. So this is not you just kind of protecting yourself within your team. You have to go cross tribes, is what we can say, since this is kind of the gameplay that they're doing, to kind of secure yourself. And honestly, I don't know. I would be kind of scared in a situation like this where it is teams. I can't lie, because I'm an annoying bitch. So I could be.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's not what I was saying. I know what it looks like. I know what it looks like, but I wasn't saying like.
Yeah, I didn't get the whole statement out of my mouth. I said I'm gonna know it. But yeah, I could see it. Damn.
I just continue. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I would be kind of scared, but I would also be excited because this is something new. This is, you go in with this whole plan, and now everybody plans probably out the window. And I think that's why we watch Big Brother. But I think my strategy would be the same strategy I do in pretty much most games I play. We're not going to talk about Redemption, because Redemption was not my Charlie works with the blacks era. But I would go in. I would find my Black people, especially seeing how they split up like this. I would go to them and be like, listen, this is what we got to do. And hope that worked out in my favor. But that's how I would have handled this situation.
I don't know if I were a captain, I wouldn't put everyone I want to work with on my team. I would definitely want to split up the people who I want to work with after the twist is done on another team. So that way, let's say a team loses, you got numbers on both sides. So if we're looking at the Undercover Bros, I think it was smart that they were split because they can kind of keep their eyes on everything. I also think the team twist gives everyone an alliance to start off with, because using Big Brother 22 for an example, you saw that huge alliance form with the pre-existing relationships. That's besides the point. The bottom line is it formed, So this gives 6-7 people on each side, the chance to connect. And I don't think these teams are going to last very long, not just from a structural standpoint, but I think people are going to want to work with other people outside of their team and form other alliances. So as a captain, I would have kept that in mind and just kind of spread my people out. So I have eyes and ears everywhere.
Yes.
Yes.
This season is going to be sick. This is gonna be sick. I feel like by the time we make it to my brain just goes everywhere. My eviction predictions, if it continues on this, when your team is safe, you can vote out anybody. My eviction predictions are changed completely because that's like nobody is safe. But it also makes me wonder if this is what they keep going on, and we talked about the ballroom and we talked about how the arrows point down. Could there be a secret room that has a secret idol that cancels all votes for you?
Josh, please.
One thing Jeanette's gonna do is first. I know that's
Yeah.
right.
Not only is he cute, Josh is 6'4".
No, he
is not that tall.
Not taller than me. How are you?
I
Really
He's not that tall.
Josh is literally 6'4".
I'm
Liz,
6'3". That's crazy. Taller
Y'all,
than me.
Derek is a nice,
Josh
tall,
is not that
There you
tall.
fine man.
Liz, why are you saw me in person? What the fuck are you talking about?
Did I see you in person? I never saw you in person, baby boy.
Oh yeah, that's true. Anyway, carry on, everybody.
I don't think I would mind.
Wait, are
though,
y'all saying y'all have never seen each other in person?
We never did.
Josie, thank
Never
you so
mind.
much. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry for
had to go
calling you
left.
out in the chat, but I do hope you know that cast, applies for casted and everything. So thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it, and I hope we can schedule another time to talk with you when it's not so important to you. So thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Love you,
We love
Josie.
you. I love you,
Yes.
Lance, too.
Oh, I love you too, Josie. Thank you so much for following us. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh, wait, before
I
you
appreciate
go-
your hot take. I appreciate your hot
Before
take.
you go, congratulations to Josie.
Yes.
She won
Yes,
banishment
yes,
last night.
And
Hope to
Josh,
catch you in
Derek,
Trial of Champions.
don't say welcome to the winner circle because we know you are not there.
Yes, I am. Josh, let him know.
I will let them know Derek has a spot. He
Yes.
just has to win it.
Yes, I do have a spot
Okay.
there. So welcome.
Okay.
My plaque is there. I just have to go there to get it, but it's there.
Derek, tell me when you're
I-
playing the game. I got you.
Josh, let me get
Yeah.
on.
I will go on record here. I know that previously I stated that I was not going to be playing in Trial of Champions, but I promised someone that I would play a game with them, and I don't see myself playing any other games. So now seeing that they have entered the Trial of Champions, this is the opportunity. So expect to see me. It's true. It's true.
Is that me?
Shu is the hottest
Which one are you
person.
playing in? There's two. There's two
There's
of them.
two.
Which one are you playing in?
Yo, I'm gonna play in. Listen, I don't want to say it right now, but I'm about to shock. I'm about to shock the girls, y'all. I'm playing in a banishment that y'all wouldn't expect me to play in. Just get ready. Just get ready. Get ready. Y'all about to see a whole new me. When I say delicious coochie, delicious coochie. So
Wait, sorry, wait. I tuned out for a little bit to read the comments, and I just came back to Derek yelling delicious coochie.
no, wait, hold on. Let me address Aaron. Aaron, I don't think anybody can catch up with Danny. I've only played Banishment 3 times, and it's probably been
Danny is-
almost
hello?
Yeah, almost 2 weeks since my last banishment game. Danny played probably 6 games in a row, or maybe 7. And there's another individual who also played 4 or 5 games in a row. And I was saying he was on his way to being the new Danny, but he took a break and he's chilling right now. But I'm not on my way.
Is that you?
No, I only played 3 games and they were not in a row.
Oh wait,
Who-
hold on.
who-
Stop.
Who plays?
Rayshawn played like 4 or 5 in a row. So that's why I was like,
Oh,
he was on his
yeah.
way to being a new Danny. Yeah.
Shu,
Yeah.
you should play Banishment, yes. But side note, promo moment. Stay tuned this Saturday. SP Azalea Simone presents Drag Banishment, the Battle Royale, where 16 artists enter, but only 1 leaves with the crown. We will be having lip sync battles. Their audience vote is not based on their pleas. It is based on who gives you the best performance that night. Charles, not this turned into a banishment podcast.
Spectacular.
To keep it short and abrupt, Danny in banishment, I will always root against him because at this point you need to stop. If you didn't win the first 5 times, you won't win after.
Yo, one of my friends seen Danny playing, and one of our friends in the collective, we all know he is. When he seen Danny playing one night, he texted me like, "Danny needs to hang it up, flat screen," and I cackled so hard because it was so true. So true.
All
but
right.
let's round up this episode. I think tonight was a very, very, very fun episode. We do have tomorrow, but I don't think we're going live tomorrow after the eviction. We will see y'all to kind of recap what happened this week. Probably, I'm thinking maybe next week after that episode, but that'll be decided.
Maybe the weekend. We'll see.
Yeah.
Depending on how we feel, you might have a random night of the after party because you already know what we giving. Just to give y'all moments to watch us, just to give y'all moments to talk to us. Wait, the BB alums are fighting. Hold on, wait. Hot, fresh news. Josie, bitch. Josie, wait before we leave.
Grabs phone, opens Twitter.
To your note, Charles, I would be down for a late night tomorrow night to talk about the eviction. Since it'll be fresh.
Honestly, I would be down. I stream tomorrow, ? But I think I put my stream. Let me check my schedule. I forgot, but
not as the production meeting, y'all. We know we take y'all on a journey every time.
Love it, honey. I'm sure they'll be like, yes,
listen, it is what it is. Because as much as
not Peter and Andrew, honey. Put my phone back down.
I know. As much as we like plan everything out, y'all are of course the people who keep us going. So if y'all can be in on production, listen, if y'all need sometimes, if y'all think late night work best for y'all let us know. We're gonna try to make late night work.
And
y'all
boys,
part of the team too.
Make sure y'all follow Black Boy Watch Twitter as well. So make sure y'all follow our Twitter account as well.
Y'all give
half of
votes.
our Twitter followers are here right now. I don't know how we got to this number, but it's kind of exciting. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for all the support. It's really cool.
Yes.
This is going.
Y'all get y'all have power, except for white folk. Reparations, y'all get 2/3 the vote. You know, back in the gap. But other than that, it's just
back in the back.
not that.
But yes, if you aren't following Black Boys Watch on Twitter, do that. It is at Black Boys Watch.
All right. Yes. Oh, speaking of
Peter called Braden. Okay, no, wait, no. This is something we gonna address. This is something that we gonna address because I know this Peter motherfucker. When we as Black people compare Black people to other Black people, that's okay. But when these white folk starting to get bold on the internet and comparing Black people to other Black people, that's the issue.
It's time to go to Peter. Well, Peter's always been trash, so
he seemed like the Trump supporter. What's his name? What's his last
also
name?
Peter Brown.
A mess.
Also Peter Brown.
There's a lot of drama right now. Oh, I can't wait to see y'all. Let's look at this tweet. Oh, okay. Let's go on Big Brother Canada. See what tweets are.
Oh, we underestimated Gary. They're underestimating Discount Gary. Yikes. Well,
I don't think we should get that much energy right now because
Peter
does not deserve that energy.
He does not deserve it at all.
And we always knew Peter was trash.
That's all I'm gonna say on this Peter. Peter was a discount version of himself. Like, let's be real for a second. But anyways, that's all I'm gonna say on Peter.
Yes, but
all right, y'all. So y'all ready?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to do the thing.
Do you have to pee?
No. I don't have to pee. I'm really nervous. My chair broke, so that's why I'm standing.
Not that.
Oh.
Why me first? But first of all, thank y'all so much for watching episode 1 recap of Big Brother Canada with the Black Boys Watch. Make sure y'all follow us at Black Boys Watch on Twitter as well as on Twitch, and follow our YouTube at Black Boys Watch. You also can find me, Mr. One Lucky McCain at I Am King Lance on Twitter, That's I am King Lance. No space underscores. Make sure y'all follow me. And I'm excited to continue to give y'all the hot takes that y'all want and need. You know, we have to have a little bit of differential on this panel, and I'm excited to be that differential that y'all need. So, you know, you can find me at I am King Lance. Maybe one day you might find me at One Lucky McCain. And see y'all soon. Peace.
Now, why you putting me without fucking making my fucking? Ooh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me put my cheese on my. Oh shit! I dropped a lot of the cheese. Hello, y'all. I'm y'all bitch Charles. And thank you for tuning in. We will catch y'all. We will catch y'all sometime next week. Yeah, like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna go enjoy this. This. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Bye. Take me off.
Y'all, face not the cold pizza. I can't, like, not the cold pizza, Charlie. Y'all, but anyways, besides Charlie Cold Pizza, it's been a great episode. Thank you all so much for coming out. It's been a pleasure having you all around, and I can't wait to see y'all next time tomorrow night. And yeah, shout out to Victoria. She was the star of the episode, the one, the it girl. We love to see it. Thank you so much, and D-Wash out. Follow my Twitter. I don't know why it still says Charlie's name right there. But yeah, there we go. D-Wash tweets. Follow that. And wait, is it that side? That side. Either way, follow my tweets. Follow my Twitter. Boom, boom. Deuces.
Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. That's all I really got to say. Hopefully we can do a late night this week because I really enjoy those. And I'm excited to see who goes home tomorrow. That's all I gotta say.
Wow, that was quick. Thank you guys again for going on the stream. This was so amazing. This was so much fun. I love doing this. I love these boys so much, and they make me laugh. They make me happy, and I just love vibing with them. Follow me on Twitter if you guys like. I don't post much on there, but I did open up a stereo, you guys. Listen, I don't know if you're into this app. This is a great app. Everybody download fucking Stereo and talk to me, all right? I will talk to anybody who downloads it, so please, I love you. Now let's bring it back to the Black Boys. Let's get everybody back up in here. What's up, everyone? Thank you so much. This was Black Boys be watching.
Appreciate it.
Black boys watch. Black boys watch. Black boys be watching.
Wait, hold on. Let me don't.
Where's Calhoun?
Okay.
Don't end the Twitch yet, Josh. Don't do it.
Where's Calhoun?
Did you?
He's in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, I'm gonna raid y'all over to this wonderful creator.
Yes.
Who honestly, make sure to drop and give a follow. Drop in, give a follow to this person, and
Come on,
we
y'all.
will
Join the
catch
raid.
y'all.
Join the raid, y'all. Let's
Join
go.
the raid and
Join the raid. Let's go,
let
y'all.
Jung Lee, a good
Let's
friend
go.
of mine, know that Black Boys Watch sent you over and support this Black creator here on Twitch. Bye, y'all.
I love it. I love it. All right. Bye, everybody. Watch what? Oh, wait, no, we're not doing it.